just had camera problems and I'm losing my mind. So I'm going to make a ginger turmeric kind of tea that I make every day. It's kind of, I made the immunity shot and that's stronger and has orange juice in it, so that's a little bit different. I drink this every day on the way to work, so it kind of is a daily boost of ginger and turmeric. So I'm going to make it real quick and kind of go through it. This is the cup I usually use. It's filtered water. You're going to put it in a pan. And the dogs heard the stove turn on, so of course they're coming. And I cut about 6 slices of ginger, or 7, because I like it hot. And I throw that in quick before it starts to boil. So I let it boil while that's put the ginger in while it comes to a boil. So I have a French press, and I don't know if you don't have a French press. I guess you could somehow do it and strain it. This just makes it a lot easier. I got this off of eBay for like $13 or something, but it's glass. So while that's trying to boil, take a full teaspoon, or not quite a full teaspoon, maybe. This is a half a teaspoon, and then a little bit more because I like it hot. And then like 5 or 6 grinds of black pepper. And then the reason I drink this, it does help clear out any kind of mucus, any kind of inflammation that you would have. And the dog's drinking. Damn dogs! Any kind of mucus you would have from any kind of dairy that you might have ingested. And the way a lot of people know I'm vegan, the way I feel about dairy, aside from the animal part of it, is it creates so much mucus in your body. And if you're someone, I mean, I love ice cream, I love yogurt. I wasn't so much a milk drinker, but if you drink that every day, I would wake up with this chunk of phlegm in my throat, snotty nose, the whole thing, and it wasn't a cold. It was mucus from the dairy. The minute I got off of dairy, literally it all went away. I never have a stuffy nose. I never have a sore throat or a chunky throat. So, along with that, causes inflammation in your body. All that mucus is a host for an infection. So, usually people who have colds I can always ask them, how much dairy are you eating? Are you eating cheese, yogurt, ice cream? How much milk do you drink? And if it's all animal based, whether it's cow milk or if you're brave enough to try goat milk, it usually all stems from dairy. There's plenty of alternatives. I drink almond milk or cashew milk. I was never really a big cheese eater, so I don't really miss that. I can get cashew ice cream, which is freaking delicious. And there's just the yogurts I had to give up, and it did kind of suck, but I don't like the consistency of almond milk yogurt, so I did give that up, and that's one thing I do miss from time to time, but I don't miss it enough to go through all the mucus. So now this is boiling, so I'm going to turn it off. Pour that into the French press. Put the strainer thing on. And normally I will let this sit for 20 minutes while I'm getting ready for work, slapping the face on and the hair up. So I'll let that sit for a little bit, and it steeps, and the ginger steeps in there. And then what I do is to make it kind of like a little coffee. And you can adjust your amount of ginger or turmeric as you see fit. At first, I didn't start with that much ginger or that much turmeric. The black pepper kind of did. But you can adjust it to your taste. And if you think it's too hot or not hot enough, you can take it up or down either way. There's no real recipe. No, this is the first time I measured, I swear. So I would put a packet of sweet leaf stevia in here, and just because I like things a little bit sweet and it balances out some of the heat. So we're going to pretend that this was sitting for 20 minutes. So you just turn it around to where the strainer part is, and you pour it out just like you would coffee. So then you have this kind of tea, and I like to add a little bit of almond milk or cashew milk to make it, or a lot of cashew milk, it may be, to make it more like a coffee or tea. So it gets this like kind of golden yellow color, and then I drink it on the way to work, and I drink that every day. Now, the ginger will heat your body up, which is awesome in the winter. You sweat a little bit in the summer, but you're sweating anyways, well, at least if you do what I do. So it's something that if you drink this every day, you might not need the immunity shot, or you might not need it as much. I really, really, really encourage everybody to either back down their dairy or get completely off of it. Even if you're still going to eat meat, I don't judge. But the dairy just creates so many problems as far as with your inflammation of your glands, inflammation of your mucous membranes, all the kinds of mucus. It gets in your digestive tract. It causes problems with constipation. There's just a whole shit ton of things it does. And we are not really meant to drink the milk of another species. So that's my little spiel on the dairy. But try it, see if you like it, and I'll catch you next time.